Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Today we're here for a mock session of IELTS speaking. How are you feeling right today?
I'm feeling good, sir.
Great.
How are you, sir?
I'm good too. Are you comfortable over there?
Yes, I am comfortable,
Good.
sir.
How do you introduce yourself? You are a student or a professional?
Sir, I'm a student. My name is Chiring Muktan, and I'll be more happy, sir, if you can call me Ali right now because I can think that I am in my home.
Oh, interesting. Shall I call you Ale?
Yes, sir, of
What do you mean
course.
by Ale in your mother tongue or
Actually, it means brother, sir. When I
okay?
used to be in my childhood, my sister used to call me Ali, and it means brother. And I was more familiar in my family as an Ali, sir.
Good.
So I'll be more happy, sir, if you can call me Ali.
Great.
Sir, I am a student, but within these 2 months, it is only just 2 months that I have started teaching as my profession, and I'm doing that for almost 2.5 months now, sir.
Are you enjoying this new profession?
Yeah, sir, I'm enjoying and I'm doing good at it.
Okay. What subject do you teach?
Sir, I generally teach four subjects, sir. In lower classes from 2 to 5, I teach them science, and in class 6, I teach them math, and in class 7, I teach them OBT. So, OBT stands for occupation, business, and technical education, sir.
So, what is your experience as a new teacher? You are a school teacher.
Yes, sir. I am a lower secondary school teacher. So this is my first experience as a teacher in my life. Before I have never thought of something like this, but I feel it really enjoyable, sir. Just spending time with student, talking with them, sharing my experience makes me more happy, sir.
You're just a plus two graduate,
Yes,
a
sir.
young teacher.
Yes, sir.
Have you got any problem in your teaching field as a young teacher?
Yes, sir. It have just been 2 months, so I haven't faced any great problem. But till now, sometimes it feels like irritating to
Okay.
teach the lower age student, like the students of class 2. So they generally are very child, so we can't make them comfortable in the class like we can do to seniors. Seniors can understand easily, but those lower classes students, they generally don't understand. So in that case, it is quite problematic for me. More than that, sir, sometimes complaint comes from parents. They are quite dissatisfied in some field like homework or classwork. So in that case also I'm quite dissatisfied. Even I get problem in that point. Other than that, sir, I'll really enjoy that I got this opportunity to share
Good.
my experience
Good.
with this friend.
So you are already a school teacher, but
Yes, sir.
I want to know more about your school life as a student.
Sir, during my school days, if I begin with, sir, in my lower classes, I was not that good in study. But later on, turning point, let me call it turning point, came in my life where I realized that education is really important. We do have to study for the betterness of our life to make it more successful. So a turning point came in my life where I realized my family structure, where I realized that study is more than I have thought. So I began to study. I began to study more than I can, and in almost grade 10, I was able to secure good marks. And after that, I go to college, something like that, sir. And it
Talk
was
about activities you used to
activities,
do.
sir. That was my academic part. If I talk about my activities, I really enjoyed doing extracurricular activities in my school. I used to play football, basketball. Other than that, sir, I really enjoyed making drawings, art, and different things.
This is the end of first part,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gissing. As we discussed in our class, now I'm taking you to second part of speaking test. In second part of speaking test, generally you get a topic.
Yes,
On the
sir.
given topic, you get a minute time to think.
Yes,
You
sir.
get piece of paper to plan on it.
Yes, sir.
After a minute, you have to speak. And for today's discussion, your topic is a particularly good or bad memory. Your topic is a particularly, it could be good memory in your life so far, or bad memory in your life. What happened? During your answer, you have to mention what happened, when did it happen, and what was the result of this event. Now your time begins. I'll give you a minute time to think on this topic.
Okay, sir. Shall
Your
I
time
begin?
begin.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You got a pen here.
Shall I start, sir?
Please, please.
Uh, well, sir, if I talk about my bad memory, sir, I'll like to take you 2 years before from here, sir. So life is all about uncertainty, and anything can happen at any time. So it was just before 2 years when I was in my playground. I was playing there, and at that time a news came that my father was in accident, and he have gone to hospital. So that was quite bad news, sir, for me. So I went to see my father in my hospital. So I'll talk about that event in that hospital, that scenario, sir. Sir, that hospital was in Banswari, Kathmandu. So it was model that neuro hospital. So it is the top hospital that deals with neurology, all that thing. And in the accident, my father had injury in his head. He had very deep injury in his head, and I went to that emergency room, and I saw him. I saw him in very bad condition, sir. And exactly after almost 2 weeks after that emergency room, after that emergency case, my father was able to wake up, and he was in the general ward of the hospital. And I and my neighbor went to visit him at that time, and it was my bad event in my life, sir, because in that case I found my father standing in front of me, who gave birth to me and was not able to speak to me also. So it was very bad event for me, sir. And he was just about to cry, seeing his condition, realizing that if he couldn't do anything in his life for us. So that was the bad event, sir. And from that event, sir, I learned that anything can happen at any time in life. So we should not get deterred with such type of event. And later on, my father was capable of standing. At one time, he was just crying, sitting in a chair and looking at me. But later on, after years and years, he slowly get well. His health condition become well, and after almost 2 or 3 years, he is now perfect. He can work. So from that point, I realized that anything could happen in our life.
Was that a kind of hit and run accident? Like your dad was hit by a
Yes, sir.
vehicle?
Actually, if I talk about that accident, he had went to village. He had went to village
He had gone
in
to
one
village.
occasion, and in that occasion, basically in our culture, after someone is dead, there used to be something like occasion called geva in my community, and in that culture, we have dance type of performance that is used to done in that program like called Geva. And while dancing, my father was hit by a long metal stick in his head, forehead, and his skull was just
Broken.
broken. Yeah,
Broken.
it was.
Oh, I thought it was a kind of road accident.
No, sir.
I came to know about road accident, this kind of cases a lot in your country, Nepal.
Yes, sir.
Who is responsible for the accident?
Well, sir, if I talk about the road accident, both party, I even can blame, I want to blame both party. I mean, government also, and even the public people also. Because in one hand, government is also not perfect in making good road. There is no perfect lane for right hand and left hand. There is no more number of lanes where people can ride safely. On the other hand, people are also careless, sir. They know that there will be accident if they drive carelessly, but although they know that, they even drive carelessly. So knowing that also, they even drive carelessly, so it is also main cause of accident. Not only that, sir, due to effective lack of effective rules and regulation of road, it also causes accident. More than that, sir, some of people are not literate. They don't know a good education related to the traffic road. So they don't know whether to cross the road through zebra crossing or not. Even such people are in our country due to illiteracy. And so that these are the major causes, I think, sir, due to that causes road accidents.
What can be done to solve this kind of problem?
Of course, sir, as I told you before, government and both public are responsible for these types of accident. I want to recommend that both government and public should be aware. Uh, both government, I mean, government should make strict rules and regulation. Governments should try to create public awareness among the public about the road accident. For instance, they can advertise something about traffic type of thing, traffic rules and regulation. They can broadcast the rules and regulation in the radio, as we can nowadays see it in the radio. We can listen it on the radio, sorry for that. And other than that, people also should drive more carefully. They should not drive more high in a high speed. They should limit the speed, and they should drive with good care, I mean to say that.
Mr. Tsering,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the end of today's part. This
Yes,
is
sir.
only mock session.